Good morning, students. I hope you are studying at home because schools are closed. Make best of your available time and opportunity by being proactive and action oriented. So, students, today we will study the poem that is The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. But before I begin with the explanation of the poem, I would like to ask few questions, and these questions will help you out in interpreting the poem thoroughly. So let's start. First question is, suppose today is your birthday and your friends suppose today is your birthday and your friends asking you to throw a big party, but you are aware that it is unaffordable due to low family income. Now you have two options before you. First is you will pursue parents for the same, but at the same time they may say no also, knowing their status. In such case you may argue with your parents. But second option is you will pursue your friends, sharing your problem with them. Let's see which option you choose. Now second is, suppose tomorrow is your science exam and you have not finished revising and your friends asking you to play cricket with them. Now again you have two options in front of you on the screen. First is you will wrap up everything and join them, not caring about your exam. Second is you will say no and continue to study till you finish your revision. Now choice is yours. At the bottom you can see one thought: life is defined by the decision you make. And students, believe me, this thought itself is explaining the whole poem. So while I will explain the poem to you, you have to keep this thought inside your mind every time, because this thought only will help you out in understanding the poem. Now let's discuss a few phrases which has been used in the poem, and you may find yourself in trouble while interpreting it due to the ignorance of the meanings of these phrases. So first is yellow wood. It refers to autumn season. Okay, you can see in the picture also, where in autumn season leaves turn yellow in color. Second is undergrowth. Undergrowth refers to wild plants. Wild plants means shrubs, जिसको बोल सकते हैं लो लाइंग वेजिटेशन, और जंगली पेड़ पौधे जो उगाते हैं उनकी बात हो रही है. थर्ड इज इट वॉज ग्रासी एंड वॉन्टेड वेयर. ग्रासी मीन्स रोड वॉज फुल ऑफ ग्रास, and wanted where means it needs to be used. So here road is showing desire to be used, but non-living thing cannot have any desire. So here we can say the road is being personified, but here the phrase means conveys that road was full of grass and nobody has used it before. Where means use. Okay. Fourth is trodden, walked or stepped on. Fifth is how way leads on to way, means this phrase means one decision paves the way for other decisions. Now figures of speech used in the poem. First is yellow woods. Yellow woods suggest autumn season. Road is metaphor for life here, and two roads, two choices. And personification we have already discussed. Good morning, students. Today we will study the poem The Road Not Taken. So first stanza is, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I couldn't travel both. Be one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So one day, as I told you, two roads depict two options or two choices, and yellow wood refers to autumn season, where what happens in autumn season, leaves turn yellow. Okay, leaves turn yellow. So he is telling कि one day he was in a forest and it was autumn season. In front of him he saw two roads going in different directions, and he being one could not travel both the roads. So he was standing there for so long, determining and deciding which road to travel or which road to walk on. But when he noticed one road, he saw that road uh, he saw that road as far as he could, and he noticed that it bent in the undergrowth. Undergrowth means low lying vegetation, wild plants or shrubs. So that road disappeared in the undergrowth, और जो wild plants थे उसमें जो है वो रोड पूरी तरह से एक डिस्टेंस में जाने के बाद वो रोड जो है वो डिसअपियर हो गई थी, दिख ही नहीं रही थी। वो इतना उसमें श्रब्स और लो लाइंग वेजिटेशन जो है वो ग्रो हो गया था। तो यहाँ पर टू रोड्स डाइवर्ज्ड इन अ येलो वुड। तो what is the gist of this stanza is, one day the poet was presented with two options and he had to choose one. That means he had two choices in front of him and he had to make choice. He had to select one. He had to select one option or one choice. As in the first slide, I asked you few questions and then I gave you two options where you had to choose one. In the same manner, one day the poet was also presented with two options and he had to choose, he had to select one option, and he found himself in a dilemma. He was confused, he was puzzled which one to choose. So let me explain in Hindi also कि एक बार वो जंगल में था, ऑटम सीज़न था, उसके सामने जो है दो रोड्स थे उसको, और वो दोनों रोड्स जो है डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में जा रहे थे। डाइवर्स्ड मतलब डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में जा रहे थे। एंड सॉरी, वो सॉरी इसलिए है क्योंकि वो सिर्फ एक ही ट्रैवलर था, तो एक ही ट्रैवलर होने के कारण वो दोनों रोड्स को नहीं चूज़ कर सकता था, दोनों रोड्स पर वॉक नहीं कर सकता था एट द सेम टाइम। तो बहुत देर तक वो वहाँ पर खड़ा रहा और सोचता रहा कि मैं कौन सी रोड लूँ। तो उसने पहले एक रोड को देखा जिसमें दूर दूर तक उसने देखने की कोशिश की। उसने देखा कि एक जगह पर जाकर वो रोड जो है डिसअपियर हो जा रही है अंडरग्रोथ में। वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा श्रब्स और जो जंगली पौधे हैं वो बहुत उग गए हैं, और अगर बहुत दूर दूर तक देखें तो एक जगह पर जाकर वो रोड जो है बिल्कुल डिसअपियर हो जा रही है, दिख भी नहीं रही है। और जिस्ट की बात करें तो एक बार पोएट के सामने दो ऑप्शंस थे और उसको एक ऑप्शन चूज़ करना था, एक ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट करना था, और वो जो है बहुत कन्फ्यूजन में था कि कौन सा वो चूज़ करे, कौन सा ऑप्शन चूज़ करे, कौन सा ऑप्शन उसके लिए बेटर होगा, क्योंकि दोनों ऑप्शन ही उसको बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव लग रहे थे। क्योंकि यहाँ पर टू रोड्स का मतलब है टू ऑप्शंस, टू चॉइसेस। येलो वुड का मतलब है ऑटम सीज़न, अंडरग्रोथ का मतलब है श्रब्स, लो लाइंग वेजिटेशन, जंगली पौधे जिसको हम बोलते हैं। इफ़ यू टॉक अबाउट इट्स राइम स्कीम इट वुड बी ए, वुड इज़ ए, stood is sounding like wood only, so it would be a, could will also be a, and both and growth b, so it would be a b. Stanza number 2. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Now after noticing the first road, he looked the other one, and he found that road better than that one. He wants to be fair in his choice. Another road seemed to him grassy and it wanted where. It wanted where means here poet has personified road, because here road is wanting something, but road is non-living thing, and non-living thing doesn't have any desire. So there is one figure of speech, that is personification here. Here road is given human quality. The road is having a desire. Wanted aware means needs to be used. It seemed looking at the road as if nobody walked on it before, and it was full of grass. But after selecting that road, when he started walking on it, in a little distance, when he walked a little distance, he realized that passerby or travelers would have used the same road, would have used both the roads. So here he changed his statement. In the beginning he was saying that the road that he selected was grassy and nobody used it before, and nobody walked on it before. But after some time he changed his statement and saying traveler used both the roads after walking that road. सो हिंदी में अगर बात करें तो जब उसने दूसरी रोड देखी तो वो हम अपने डिसीज़न में फेयर रहना चाहता था। वो चाहता था कि वो एक सही डिसीज़न ले, और जब उसने दूसरा रोड देखा तो उसे लगा कि ये रोड जो है ये बेटर ऑप्शन है उसके लिए, उसको यही रोड चूज़ करनी चाहिए वॉक करने के लिए, क्योंकि ये रोड जो है फुल ऑफ ग्रास था। और उसको देख के ऐसा लगा था कि जैसे कि किसी ने इस रोड को पहले किसी ने भी ट्रैवल नहीं किया होगा, और इट वाज लेस ट्रैवल्ड बाय पीपल। सो हियर पासिंग देयर मीन्स passerby or travelers. Better claim, we could say better option for him. So out of two options he selected one, and he started the journey of his life. But continuously he was in dilemma and confusion, thinking if he was right in his selection or wrong. Had warned them really about the same means warn matlab used. So travelers would have used both the roads in the same manner. Now third stanza. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, and I doubted if I should ever come back. So that morning he found both the roads covered with fresh leaves, and the road that he selected to walk on, that road was also covered with fresh leaves. It seemed as if he was the first to walk on that road, because the leaves fallen on the road had not turned black by the steps of the travelers. But somewhere down the line he is regretting for not selecting the other road, and he was wishing to walk on that road also. But he knows the road that he had selected would lead him to some destination, and it would be impossible for him to come back to the point and select the other road. But he is convincing himself, saying कि some other day he would come to the same point and would walk on the other road also. But he was doubtful whether he would be able to come back or not. हिंदी में बोलें तो दैट मॉर्निंग उसने देखा दोनों रोड जो है बिल्कुल फ्रेश लीफ से कवर्ड थी, और जो रोड उसने चूज़ की थी वो रोड भी फ्रेश लीफ से कवर्ड थी। और ट्रोडन ब्लैक मतलब जो लीव्स हैं अगर उसमें ट्रैवलर्स वॉक करते हैं तो वो ब्लैक कलर में हो जाते हैं, लेकिन उस दिन जो लीव्स थे वो बिल्कुल फ्रेश थे, वो ब्लैक कलर में टर्न नहीं हुए थे। तो इससे उसको ऐसा फील हो रहा था कि वो पहला ट्रैवलर था जो उस रोड पर वॉक करेगा, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं उसको इस बात का रिग्रेट था। ओ आई केप्ट द फर्स्ट फॉर अनदर डे, तो यहाँ पर एक्सक्लेमेटरी साइन है जहाँ पर वो अपनी सैडनेस एक्सप्रेस कर रहा है कि वो पहली रोड नहीं चूज़ कर पाया, लेकिन अपने आप को कन्विंस करने के लिए वो कहता है कि कोई बात नहीं, वो कभी और उस पॉइंट पर फिर से आएगा और उस रोड पर भी वॉक करेगा। येट नोइंग हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे, अपने आप को कन्विंस कर रहा है ये जानकर भी कि वंस डिसीजन टेकन कांट बी रिक्लेम्ड और कांट बी चेंज्ड, बट ही इज़ डाउटफुल कि वापस वो इस जगह पर उस पॉइंट पर आ पाएगा उस रोड को वॉक करने के लिए और नहीं। तो इसका मतलब वो अभी भी डाउटफुल है कि जो ऑप्शन उसने चूज़ किया है वो सही है या गलत है, क्योंकि दोनों ही ऑप्शंस उसको अट्रैक्टिव लग रहे थे। जो ऑप्शन उसने चूज़ किया है वो राइट है या रॉन्ग है, ये उसको तब मालूम चलेगा जब वो अपने डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुँचेगा। तो ही इज़ पजल्ड ऑल द टाइम, ही इज़ इन डिलेमा ऑल द टाइम, बिकॉज बोथ द ऑप्शंस वर अट्रैक्टिव। नाउ स्टेंजा 4. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. So one decision taken in life transforms whole life. That's what the poet wants to convey here in this stanza. He is saying that he doesn't know whether he was right or wrong in selecting the road. So from years now, somewhere in the future, he would think, he would decide whether the decision that he had taken that day was right or wrong, because decisions bring right or wrong. So in the future he will decide, he will look back that time when he had to select one, and he would decide whether he that decision brought right or wrong to him, and that one decision would make difference in his life, would transform all his life. Then he would say with a sigh could be of happiness or of sadness. If decision turned out to be right, if decision taken would bring right, he would take a sigh of happiness, but if decision would bring wrong, he would take a sigh of sadness. And same thing happened with us also. So students, we need to be very careful, we need to contemplate, we need to think before taking any decision, before selecting any option, because that decision, that option has power to change whole life of us, has power to transform all our life. Now this poem has been given the title The Road Not Taken. Now let's discuss this title also. The road not taken, as I told you before, the road means one of the options, and here the poet is talking about that option which he could not select. So I hope the title is also clear to you. And the poem is written by Robert Frost. He's an American poet. I hope the poem is clear to everybody. If any doubt, you are most welcome to ask it, and I will clear your doubts. Thank you. If we will try to understand the theme of the poetry, then here you all can see right decision will lead to success, wrong decision will lead to failure, and one decision, that decision could be right or it could be wrong, will transform the whole life. If you will take right decision, your life will be full of happiness in later stage, and on taking wrong decision, you will be faced with many other problems in life and you will struggle whole life. So one right decision has power to create magic in your life, and one wrong decision has power to destroy all your life. So I hope theme is clear to everybody. Now last slide is summary of the poem. The road not taken. The road symbolizes our life. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. He describes his feelings about that choice he had left in the past. The path which we have chosen decides our future, our destination. Thank you.